I am going to bless a blind Thai man with 1,000 US dollars. Yes, you heard that right. With 1,000 US dollars, I will bless a blind Thai man. It will be donated to the Institution for the Blind here in Thailand. Welcome to my channel. My name is Patrick Blackrock at P Money Patrick. This is a channel, a YouTube channel, where we focus on talking about finance, we talk about health, we talk about relationships, how you can leverage what you already have to create a dream life for yourself. I want to talk about how I made it out. But first of all, who am I? I am a man who was born and raised in West Africa, Nigeria, in east of Nigeria to be exact. I wasn't particularly born to money. I wasn't born to a rich or even middle income family. Growing up, I struggled a lot. I remember back in Nigeria, I used to look at the United States as this beacon of hope. Man, I could not wait to escape from Nigeria and escape into the matrix. It's funny because today I am doing everything possible to escape out the matrix. All throughout my life, I wanted nothing but to make it into the matrix. To make it into the matrix was a big, long dream of mine. That dream that was sold not just to Americans, but it was sold to people around the world. They call it the American dream. We all believed so deep in the American dream that every single person that I knew growing up wanted a piece of that dream. You have to pardon me, I speak with the lips. However, I articulate my point to the understanding of those listening to the sound of my voice. I planned, I studied, I wasn't a very bright student. I wanted to get A's so I can get a scholarship, anything to help me escape into the matrix. Finally, I got my papers to come to the US. How did I obtain my papers? I obtained my papers because my father had two failed marriages. Two failed marriages to two American women. Finally, he said he couldn't do it anymore, and this was back in the 70s. He moved to Nigeria, met my mother, got married, but that is a story for another time. I finally escaped into the matrix, lived in Topeka, Kansas, one of the coldest places in the matrix. And when I say the matrix, I'm referring to the United States of America. I moved into the matrix, lived in Kansas for 3 years, started school, university. I was working full-time, carrying 15 credit hours and studying full-time as well. Studying full-time, 15 credit academic hours, and working full-time and working overtime as well. Working those second shift and night shift, which was brutal on me. I was sometimes driving back, I'll be falling asleep. It was brutal. How did I make it out here traveling the world? Travel throughout Europe, now I'm traveling throughout Southeast Asia. How am I able to fund myself to do this? Because every time that I speak with brothers in the matrix, that are still in the United States. And I know there are other brothers in other Western hemisphere that want to escape. Your dream has become your nightmare. You want to escape to a better living. You see, there is this misconception in life that money answers all things. You could have it all, material things on the outside, looks like you're successful, but you're suffocating. You are living in a place where the people only tolerate you. You worry about your safety. You worry about the declining of your mental and emotional health. Not even considering that some of us, our spiritual health takes an even greater beating, which is the worst beating you could give a man. The spiritual, emotional, and mental beating is worse than the physical beating. How I made it out was through years of planning my escape at the Matrix. I started to take every gig I could find, every way that I could leverage my skills, my knowledge to escape, to build up a fund that I can invest in something that gives me residual income, something that gives me some type of not just passive income, an income that I can earn not being physically present at the place where it's being generated. You see, you're not making money until you are earning income while you sleep. How did I do this? I went into different businesses in Amazon selling physical products and Airbnb renting out houses and condos that I purchased. And by doing so, I'm able to manage those businesses and properties from anywhere around the world, as long as that I have a high-speed internet. That's why I am very strategic when it comes to places that I travel to. On this video, I want to talk about how other Western brothers can leverage their skills, their knowledge to plan their escape out of the Matrix. I want to talk about 5 things, and hopefully out of these 5 things, one is going to hit it for you, because all you need is one. One did it for me. While I was still in the Matrix, I built up my income by going to auctions, buying first motorcycles, which was like 125 cc's, wasn't that much, and rebuilding it, detailing it, and reselling it to college students. I would purchase it for about $400 and sell it for about $1,200. Paid my taxes and still was sitting pretty. You have to look around you for opportunities to build up and cut back on whatever you're spending. So the first one I want to talk about, freelance writing and content creation. You don't have to be outside the Matrix to start creating contents that people will watch, that people will pay attention to. You want to look into freelance writing and content creation for vlogs, websites, social medias. There is demand for different niches. People will watch others washing and peeling onions. Millions of views watching people washing and peeling onions. You see, niches is where you want to be. You don't want to be doing everything. What is it that you're doing already in the matrix that you think that not too many people are creating content for? You want to look into Upwork, Fiverr, where individuals can offer writing services. You too can offer your writing services. You want to look into developing a writing portfolio and establish a personal brand. We are in the age of the personal brand. These days is all about personal branding. People will buy things from brands that they recognize, including other people that they follow on the social medias. Let's talk about virtual assistant services. You want to explore the role of virtual assistants in supporting other businesses that are still in the matrix and entrepreneurs working remotely. Which service would I pay for? I will pay for a service of someone that understands hospitality, someone that understands hosting, that while I'm outside the matrix, they can help me in making sure that my cleaners are doing what they're supposed to do, even though my cleaners do send me time-stamped photos to prove that the house is well clean. At the same time, I want someone to physically go to the house, touch things, make sure furnitures are not shaky, they don't have loose screws, that things are not covered up. Look underneath the beds, make sure that they're cleaning and mopping underneath the beds, that the house smells good, it does not have funky smells to it, and things that will delight a guest coming in. We'll pay for that. Okay? Now, you want to look into other platforms like Time and Vana, which is the Virtual Assistant Networking Association. You want to look into building an organizational skills and communication skills. These two skills will take you places. Organizational and communication. And you can look into Udemy and invest in yourself by taking courses on organizational and communication skills. Number 3, I want to talk about online tutoring and language teaching. Have you ever thought about teaching English abroad? Cambodia is it is a gold mine for someone looking to live abroad and earn income. There are not too many English teachers in Cambodia. Not a lot of people know are native English speakers living in Cambodia. While I was in Cambodia, a lot of them didn't speak English and they want to speak English. I met a girl, a Cambodian girl. Her English, I will say it was perfect. It was one of the best that I heard from a Khmer girl. So I got curious. I asked her, how is it that you speak so good of an English? How did you learn? She was younger. She told me she takes these classes and how hard and scarce it was to find English teachers in Cambodia. You want to look into that. That's a big opportunity, and that's how you can even get your foot in the door, living abroad, earning good income, and then looking to expand and other income, build other income streams by doing other things, even making content about living in Cambodia and teaching English in Cambodia. Okay? Number 4, I want to talk about, and you don't even need to, let's go back to number 3. I want to touch on something else as well. You don't even need to leave outside the United States or live in Cambodia to teach English. You can even do it from the Matrix, just to taste water. Look into VIP Kid and Chegg tutors for tutoring opportunities. That is another 2 sites that you can look into. Explore the possibility of teaching languages through other platforms like Italki and Verbalin. Okay? And by that, you are getting, the benefit to you is you are getting paid, you earn an income, and you are getting an exchange benefits of culture. You are experiencing other culture. You are learning about other culture as well. Number 4 is affiliate marketing. This is where a lot of the money is made. If you master this field, affiliate marketing is, you don't have to be techie. You don't have to know mathematics to do this. So you want to learn how to do affiliate marketing and how it works. If you go on Udemy, even on YouTube, you could start your research from YouTube and then build on that and look at other places like Udemy where real people who are doing great on affiliate marketing. You have to research who you are taking these courses from to make sure that you're taking it from the right people. All right. That is another area where someone who's not tech savvy can actually make income, such as in health. Health is a great area because especially as all these corporations in the West are poisoning our food, people are scrounging for information on how to eat healthy products that are healthy for them, that are still affordable. So you want to look at programs, affiliate programs that are suitable for someone who is still a beginner. So you don't want to jump into the deep end. You want to start test the waters and see that it is something that you truly, truly like. I want to emphasize the importance of authentic promotion and building trust with your audience. So from building that, you want to make sure that your product that you are marketing is a product that you yourself will fight very hard to use and are using. Number 5, I want to talk about consulting and coaching in personal development. Okay? A lot of you have the gift of God. Maybe you need a little bit of polishing, cut off some of the profanity. Just polish a little bit. Get a little bit more polished in not using too much profanities when you speak. But a lot of you that I've spoken to have a truly gift of gab. You want to look into consulting and coaching in personal development, especially if you are a guy or even a girl that is already in the fitness industry, into fitness, Look into your life. What is it that you're good at, that you're already doing? I guarantee you, if you can sell it, if you can put it into coaching, if you can make a course for it, someone will pay for that information. Let's talk about even things like life coaching, uh, mindfulness coaching. I know clarity.fm, where individuals can offer their expertise, is another great area. You want to look into that and look into number one selling. Just look at what is doing the best over there. So you want to bring it, make it personal. And then you can guide others. Your personal workout routine, your personal gym routine, your personal health and fitness routine. The things that you take, talk about different products, creatine, which ones are healthy. So a lot of people who are going to, they want something that is good for them, but I know when I'm working out, I have 6 star that I take, pre-workout explosion. I don't know if it's healthy for me or if it's not. But I will watch a video. I will pay for someone who can coach me on which products are good for me. Talk about which product that might have long-term effects that might not be good for us to be taking. Okay? Now, what I say that I will gift 1,000 US dollars to a Thai blind man. I will do this should this video reach 5,000 views. 5,000, that's all I'm asking. 5,000 views on YouTube, and I will gift 1,000 US dollars to a blind Thai man. Share this video, comment, get the algorithm to recommend it. Algorithm favors shares. That's one thing that I learned. Share it. Let's build up our social score here in Thailand by blessing them, because I already know by talking to a lot of Thai people, they prefer actually us Westerners than people like from Russia, because sometimes they say Russians don't smile. Building our social score here is very important, and I love blessing others. See, when we bless others, we bless ourselves. When we do for other people, we do for ourselves. I'm 35 years old. Sometimes it feels like I have been in this world for a very, very long time. However, it's not even that long. One thing that I've learned in this life is that blessing others creates good karma, and those blessings come back to you. Giving is like a stream. I wonder why currency is called currency, because it's current. Current moves. Current is not steady. It's not the same place. It's not in your bank account. It's moving. And by doing so, we create blessings that are reaching us. And that's one thing that my mother embedded in us growing up in Nigeria. And I lived and I saw her. And sometimes I'll be perturbed, I'll be bewildered on how much she gave away when we had very little to ourselves. It irritated me sometimes growing up. I saw her give so much and we had nothing left for ourselves. And she was still giving. By doing so, she was able to raise 5 children in Nigeria. by herself, without having to compromise her integrity, without having to do anything that embarrassed her or that will bring shame or that brought shame to her family. I am very proud of that woman. She never for once embarrassed us, even though she was a very beautiful, beautiful woman. Light-skinned, beautiful woman. People hit on her constantly. All my life, growing up, everywhere she went, men hit on her. She never embarrassed us, even when she was left to raise 5 children by herself. And the act of giving, that it will be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, run it over. That Bible verse is embedded in my soul. So I want to continue to further her legacy by blessing people across different continents, by giving. See, this is what we don't get taught enough of. Sometimes we get bogged down into our own lives. Everything is about me, 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 me. Get the bag. Everything is about me, 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 me. A wise man once told me, a good leader, a wise man, a truly rich man, store their own pound of flesh in others' men's flesh. Took me a while to decipher it and understand what he was actually talking about. Once I broke it down and I understood it, I'm like, this is what it is. See, social currency is one currency that you can always count on when you invest in the right people. Think to yourself, how is it that you can escape the matrix? Is the way that you've been doing things, is it working for you? Has it been working for you? How about you take a trip? Just one trip out the matrix. And I'm not talking about going to Cancun, going to Dia, going to Sosua. I'm talking about truly looking about living, not existing. Living in a place where you are appreciated. You are appreciated. You are celebrated. Your presence alone is appreciated. And I had to actually you start looking into adjust your options. Your find ways, given options to escape out the matrix. So all through Nigeria, dreamed of escaping Nigeria and escaping into the matrix. When I got into the matrix and live life in my own terms, march to the beating of my own drums, and I haven't looked back ever since. You have to get your finances in order. And there's a spiritual thing with giving. You have to look at what you're spending on. So in this video, ask yourself, is what I'm doing been working for me? We are only in this world. Live your new dream. Live a life you will be proud of. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and catch you on the next one. If you like that video and you want to watch others like it, click right here. To understand the tenets of this channel, click right here. This channel is viewer supported. Consider donating. Live your new dream.